Isn't it beautiful, Maik? Isn't it just gorgeous? Look at it. It's more magnificent than those whiskers you have. That statue right there is the mighty Daedric god Azura, and she's holding an artifact so powerful it would make you crawl back to your cat pen. Now, of course, what we are looking at is just a statue, but like all other adventures we endure in, you can gain access to amazing Daedric artifacts like these ones. And gaining Azuras Star in this game isn't as hard as you would think, Maik. No, it's far easier than usual. All it takes is a little bit of willpower and a massive dose of strength. Strength that I 100% have, Maik, but not you. No, this Daedric artifact will require my attention and your companionship at the least. You will become unstoppable. No mare or man will stop us. We will be on where did you go? Seriously, it's like 5 degrees. Why are you cooking? How is the pot even being? What is wrong with you? So here's your basic bitch introduction for all you little unbearable Enwas. If you don't know what Azuras Star is, I'm gonna tell you. If you don't know where to get it, well, you're blind, and that's fact. Skyrim contains a multitude of Daedric quests for you to get involved in. These quests allow you to endure fun activities, fight epic bosses, and meet some of the universe's strongest Daedric princes. A mixture of epic godly powers and Bethesda Game Studios lore inconsistencies brings some of the most memorable moments you will get involved in within the cold, harsh lands of Skyrim. Today's hardest decision in Skyrim will involve us deciding which of the two types of Azuras Star is worth getting more. The white Azuras Star or the black Azuras Star. Two colors on the spectrum of godliness. Now, both of these stars do completely separate things that make a huge impact on the type of character you play and how useful it will be on you. It also comes down to your character's morals and how they are. This star is a bit of everything. So of course, like always, you get to listen to a ginger leprechaun tell you about another 7-year-old quest and give you all the deets you never knew you needed while he pretends to talk to a furry man because it's 2018 Skyrim. So sit back, my Elder Scrolls loving friends, enjoy this episode or don't. Like or dislike, I really don't care. I just think you are so wonderful and I hope that Friday you had for breakfast was egg-tastic. Maik, stop your stirring because today we will be having a look into our next epic quest and hard decision in Skyrim. And that, my friends, is on which of Azuras Stars should you take in Skyrim. So, close to Winterhold and Windhelm, if you travel around the surrounding areas, you are bound to see the giant statue of Azuras Star high up in the mountains. It is quite a spectacle, one of Skyrim's wonders. This is one way to locate it. If you don't happen to find it, just ask about rumors and inns and to random people if the option is given. They will tell you all about where to find it. Even though this quest is given early on, if you are playing on semi-mid to high difficulty, you might struggle to finish this if you're early on in the game. The boss is pretty difficult. So once you get to the statue, you can talk to the priestess who resides there, Arania Leneth, if I pronounce that correctly, and she will give you all the information you need to know. She will tell you that Azura has chosen you to be her champion, and you will be sent to Winterhold to locate a particular elven mage, a mage who can turn the brightest star to the darkest night. The name of the mage is Nelakar, and you can most likely find him in the inn most of the time, where you can find out the information you need to progress the quest even further. He will tell you the story of his old master, Malin Varin, who was big into experimenting on Azuras Star, and his last known location was in Ilanada's Deep, a half-sunken fort you can easily find on your map. You will then have to fight your way through deadly mages and deep water to eventually come across the skeleton of Malin and the leftover broken remains of Azuras Star. Once done, you can leave the fort. From here, you have to go with one of two options. Either one will dictate exactly what happens with the star for the remainder of your playthrough, so make sure you know exactly how you want to use this because it's important. So the two different stars you can get are either Azuras Star itself, the whole and good one, or the black star, the evil one if you want to go with that wording. It's more so it's only useful to those who are evil. Whoever you choose to return it to, either Arania Leneth or Nelakar, you will be forced to plunge your soul into the star to defeat the old owner Malin Varin and his 3 Jamora companion. Like I mentioned before, this will not be easy at all if you are playing on a higher up difficulty without much magic resistance. All 4 enemies deal high intense magic damage, and it will whoop your ass into next week. So make sure you are ready for this fight. You can kill Malin and ignore the 3 Jamora, but that serves as a little difficult, so realistically you are better off waiting for later in the game to do this quest. If not, just jot down the difficulty to novice and attack them and kill them, and you will be teleported right out to whatever location the person you chose is. And then you can put back up your difficulty, you big baby. So the 2 different stars, let's talk a bit about them to decide which one is ultimately best to choose. So continue chilling or doing whatever boring chore you are while this works as background noise because you're so damn needy. So if you choose to bring the broken star back to the priestess of Azura and fix it up by getting rid of Malin within the soul, then you, my friend, will be rewarded with Azuras Star itself, the first of 2 options in rewards. So reward wise, you gain access to both Azuras Stars and the priestess as a companion for the future, but of course the important thing you want here is the star itself. Why else would you have wasted your time coming up this mountain? So the main ability of Azuras Star is that it can trap white souls of creatures scattered all around Skyrim. Remember, different creatures have different levels, some higher than other, and no, Maik does not count as an animal. This excludes any sort of humanoid being that you come across around Skyrim, so don't kill Nazim hoping to trap his soul. It will not work, from the pure version of Azuras Star anyway. She is seen as one of the better gods in terms of justice. Levels of souls it can absorb include petty souls, which include chickens, dogs, droggers, spiders, horkers, mudcrabs, sabercats, skeletons, wolves, skeevers, and a few others. Then there's lesser souls, which come from bears, chorus, Draugr overlords, Draugr whites, sources, giant spiders, falmers, spriggans, trolls, and a couple others. Then we have common souls, which include cave bears, chorus reapers, Draugr death lords, frost atronox, reiklings, hag ravens, and a couple more outside of that. Then we have greater souls, which include chorus hunters, giants, wisp mothers, and a couple more. Than the last type of soul after that is the grand souls, and they can take in all levels of creatures, including Daedra, mammoths, and other such. So the star can absorb a lot of souls, but only one at a time, and the coolest thing with the star is that it will never break after you use it to re-enchant any of your gear, but you have to be careful when absorbing souls. No matter how many gems you have, and no matter what the type, Azuras Star will always prioritize itself to absorb whatever the first creature soul you absorb is. So if you kill a lesser soul, it will absorb it. So just make sure you take care for what you kill and want to absorb up. You probably want to use it for higher level creatures than some pesky skeever. So with the pure version of Azuras Star out of the way, we move on to the Black Star, the one I feel we are most likely to come out of this decision choosing, and this is for one simple sinister reason. So if you choose to help Nelacar instead, you won't be rewarded with any sort of companion, but your evil tendencies will be fulfilled with the reward of the Black Star, the much better option in my opinion. Why do you ask me that, you feeble-minded explorer? Well, that is simple. Alongside collecting all types of white souls, you can also collect black souls, which leads to much stronger enchantments and the ability to recharge your stuff much more, since you mass murder by the second in Skyrim. So if you want to level up your enchanting really quickly, or focus on a conjuration slash necromancy kind of evil mage build and never run out of options in terms of strong enchantments and recharging all your crap, then the Black Star is for you. Of course, you don't get the Priestess of Azura as a follower, but like seriously, you're gonna choose the weakling over eternal damnations and power? Like who plays this game as a good guy anyway? It's practically impossible. Yes, of course, using this particular Daedric artifact is evil and whatnot, or maybe not evil, just more unjust and questionable amongst your morals, but it's so damn handy. Once I tried out the Black Star, I could never go back. When I use the White Star now, it just feels so useless compared to the black one. It makes me sad that when I can't kill Nazim, I don't get his whiny ass soul, so with the Black Star, it's different. I can kill Nazim, trap his soul, and turn him into boots, then head over to his wife, kill her, and walk all over her corpse because technically, I'm walking on his wife with Nazim. How sinister is that? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Choose the Black Star, it's the better option in the long run. You won't regret it at all because you are already sinister as hell. And you know you want the easy way through the lands of Skyrim. Like, let's be real here, kids. Do you really play this game as a good guy? If you do, you must be one boring Khajiit because being evil is so much more fun. Anyways, if you enjoyed this decision, leave a like or a dislike. Either one helps me out. I love making people happy. I love making people triggered. Some people just hate my voice. That's life. But make sure to give the other hardest decisions a look at. There's a playlist dedicated to them on my channel. You might find something you like surprisingly more than you expected. Also, more Maik. Who the heck doesn't love that, to be honest? So share it, subscribe for more Elder Scrolls and gaming content, and do whatever you want. But at all else, I hope you all have a fantastic day, week, month, or year, and I'll see you beautiful people next time.